Wonderful. So, big welcome. And let's first just tune in and see how we're feeling. Pay attention to the breath, how it moves in the body. Regarding the breath, pay attention which side receive more or less air, or maybe it's exactly the same. Then pay attention to the relationship, to alignment between your head and the lower part of your body. Do you feel aligned, meaning that the crown is above the area of the middle of the pelvic floor? And maybe you need to do some adjustments. Pay attention to your chin, how much it's in or out, meaning how much there is a curve in your cervical neck, in your neck. Pay attention to the relationship between your tailbone and your crown, which is the energy line connecting heaven and earth. And then make sure you're softening your face, your eyes. Softening your neck and your throat, your arms, your torso. And as you're softening down, also let's recognize a movement upwards. Yes, so we are softening, but we don't become soft. Yeah. So there's a lot of power moving in the body upwards and softness moving in the body downwards. Okay, so the skeleton structure is holding us very strong, and the soft tissue can relax down. See if you can recognize this opposing movement within. Wonderful. And let's continue by doing a bit of deeper breathing with simple movement. So let's lift the arms from the sides, inhale, and stretch one side and then stretch the other side just to open more both sides, rib cage. And then exhale from the side. Again, lifting from the sides. And remember, when you do it, you're moving into it through a living space. Stretch up both sides equally. Exhale down. Feel the energy you're moving through. Yeah, it's not empty. There's nothing empty. The whole creation is full of life. Again, inhale, moving soft through the energy space. Now interlace your fingers, two fingers pointing up, and stretch more. And then release. One arm goes down, the other one stays, and we're going to one side. Make sure you're collecting your pelvic floor strong, in and up, so you feel strong in the center. Lift up, inhale, interlace again. Try to interlace differently to move out of the habit of doing the same thing and go up. Stretch. Make sure that you're always doing the opposite movement. Yes, so you're going up with your upper body, you're pushing down with your legs. You're collecting your core muscles, pelvic floor, lower abdominals, separating, and let's go down to the other side. Make sure that your top arm is straight as much as possible, and make sure that you're holding from your core. Yeah, not leaning on your hand, but holding from your core. And then come up, inhale, interlace the fingers flat, stretch forward. Yeah, try to push your arms forward as much as you can. And in the same time, let's arch the spine and bring the chin to the chest. As we're holding the pose like this, keep stretching the arm forward and then inhale deep to your upper back. And try to spread open your shoulder blades. Exhale, release a little bit, come up. Repeat, inhale as much air as you can to your upper back. Exhale, release a little bit. One more time, inhale. Chin to chest, roll and open and widen your upper back. Exhale, release, and release 1 minute. Come back to center, observe your alignment. Let's continue from here and do a few circles. So we're circling. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you're coming up. Do it slow and focus on pushing away from the center as if you try to elongate far, far away from the center as you're moving. Exhale and elongate far away. Inhale, come back. Now let's reverse. Exhale far away. Inhale back. Good. Let's press on one knee, support on the outside of the other thigh. First of all, we're twisting. Yes, so we're pushing the knee down and twisting the chest as much as possible to align with the other knee. Now collect your core muscles, pelvic floor, strong. Inhale. Exhale, keep pushing that knee down and aim your chest towards the other knee. Don't arch your back. Keep the spine straight. And just hold it where you stop and start to breathe and to soften. Use your power, the power of your awareness to soften the area of tension. Push up, inhale. Come back to the center. Just to say about awareness, awareness can be infinite and can be finite, meaning can go to the most tiny, tiny object that you want. So if you're recognizing some tension as you go down, try to focus like laser your awareness into the exact area of tension and then breathe and soften. Okay, let's do the other side. Pressing on the knee, supporting the other side. First we twist. Keep pressing. Twist as much as you can. Inhale, exhale, and go down, aiming chest to knee. And once you're recognizing the tension, try to laser beam into the center, the core of the tension, and use your awareness and your breath to soften. Be as exact as possible with the awareness. And inhale, exhale to the area of the lower back, lower abdomen, and lift up. Again, we're in the center. Let's undo for a minute to release tension. Just stretch your legs for a minute. We're going to go back into crossing, but just get the rest and soften and tap. Okay, let's just do a few circles with the feet, both feet together before we closing back. both direction. Okay, let's stretch down as much as we can, toes to earth, to foot, the, to the to the floor and up. Again, press it down, stretch, up, and press it down. Wonderful. Let's close again, but this time, if before I was right in and left out, let's do the opposite, which always more challenging. Yeah, whatever you did, do opposite now. Okay, so you find that now it's more difficult normally, but it's okay. Just sit quietly. Yeah, you see this side for me, the leg is higher. Yeah, there's more tension. So we're just relaxing, yeah, and just breathe without doing any movement, just to the pose. Again, use your laser awareness, yeah, to really be as clear as possible. Where should I focus to soften? Now, ideally, when you're focusing to soften, you don't forget the rest of the body. Yeah. So your awareness is always in the whole body and then including that area that is specifically tight. Good. Now let's repeat. So first we'll do the circles and then we're going to do the pressing like we did the other side. Okay. So start to one direction and circulating. Exhale, inhale. And do it slowly and try to elongate away from the center. And let's reverse. Wonderful. Coming back to the center, we're pressing one knee. Yeah, press it down and twist. Okay. And then chest to the opposite knee. And wherever you stop, you breathe. Awareness in the whole body with emphasis on the area of tension. Okay. Lift up, find your center, and reverse. Opposite direction. Press on the other knee, twist, chest, and go down. Try as little as possible to lift the opposite buttock, yeah? Yeah, push the buttock back, down, and go down with your chest. Back to the center, and again, just sit quietly and observe. Observe again the alignment of your spine, the relationship between your chin and the alignment. Yeah, you might need to adjust something. Yeah. Observe the breath, how it moves in and out. And make sure that you're completely available for life. Yeah. Not resisting. Yeah. Just welcoming life to come and nourish you. Yeah. Then the energy flows down. So when you inhale with this awareness of receiving, of getting the bounty, the nourishment that life can offer you, is offering you. Wonderful. Let's release again. Again, we're sitting with straight leg, we're supporting behind, and we're wiggling a little bit to soften tension. Okay, again, let's make circles, both feet together. opposite direction. Okay, let's open a bit of space between the feet or between the leg and make movement of both inwards and both outwards. Great, wonderful. Okay, good. Let's bring the feet back in. And this time, let's do a twist with one leg in and one leg crossed. Okay? Okay, so normally when we do it, because most of us, we have short hamstrings and all this movement between the buttocks to the knee, there's tension. So what we do, we cross and we lift a little bit the buttock. We take the heel out, okay? And then slowly, slowly let it sink back. Now, again, from the same reason, because we have short hamstrings, so the tendency is also to let the knee drop down. Yes, so the body can compensate. But let's try to pull the knee up, yeah, embrace it a little bit, and then while pulling it up, let the buttock drop, okay? Slowly, slowly. Of course, we don't want to create any injury, so if you need to adjust and compensate in any way, that's okay. It's okay. So the compensation here can be one, yes, to bring the heel under, so then there's less challenge. And the other compensation is yes, to allow the knee to drop. Yeah, but whatever we can, that's what we do. Yeah. So we're aiming that the foot of the leg that is crossed is flat on the floor. That's we aim. Okay. So slowly, first just let the buttocks sink down. So gradually we feel that both sitting bones are touching equally the ground. And we're breathing to the tension that this creates, because it's not easy for the system. And we try to soften more. In the same time, we start to become aware of our spine. Yeah, and we're aiming that the spine will be erect, in one line. Okay. From this original position, let's do the twist. So we're embracing the knee. Yeah. And what we try to do is to bring the forearm down along the outside of the thigh, yeah, as much as we can. And then we're supporting behind, and then we're twisting. As you do that, try to pull your lower abdomen in and up to creating more space between your abdomen and the inner thigh. And then the head is turning backwards and we're holding the pose. This is very powerful pose for the sciatic to stretch and open. As you're holding the pose, try to soften inside. You always recognize what's tensing up and soften it. This will teach you about life, because also in life we being the same, we get stressed and we are only focusing on what is difficult. But life is not only difficult. Okay, now let's prepare to come back. First, we're bringing back the head. Then we're bringing back the torso. And we allow the system to breathe deep and enjoy the release that it gives us. Okay? Now from here, let's take the leg that was up backwards. Yeah? As much as we can. What we're aiming now is that the top knee will be on above the bottom knee. Of course, if we can do only a little bit, whatever we can do is perfect. Okay, so we're taking the knees to be one on top of the other. And again, like before, at least for my body, I feel that I need to sit quietly for a minute to let everything kind of settle in before I move forward. The body slowly softens, slowly opens, so let's not rush it. Just focus on where the tension is and breathe and soften. Okay, from here, slowly, slowly, we start to move forward. Yeah. As much as your body allows. And wherever you stop, again, apply awareness, breath, relaxation. Breathing and softening, letting go. Okay, we were getting ready to come up. So first we inhale deep. Then we activating pelvic floor, lower abdominals, and we lifting up gently. Okay, let's help the body to undo. Slowly we taking the legs out. And again, let's just relax a little bit to soften before we do the other side. Yeah, just wiggle everything. Mhm. And let's take a minute and lift each leg, and then we do the other side just to do something different. So we're pulling our sitting bones, sorry, our buttocks backwards. We're sitting and we're arching a little bit the back. We're collecting the pelvic floor, and then we're pushing the right leg down and we're lifting the left leg up. And then we can go up and down a few times if you feel comfortable. And then inhale, exhale, collect everything, and the other leg up and down with a lot of power in the leg. Good, wonderful. Okay, so now let's do the other side. So, yeah, we're crossing one leg and we're crossing the other one. And like before, let's lean a bit to the side, take the heel out of the way. Okay? We try to bring the knee up so the foot is soft and stable on the floor. And then slowly, slowly now, we want to sink the pelvis, the buttocks down, slowly. Yeah? And let the body slowly, slowly adjust. Once both sitting bones are touching the ground, yeah, we try to keep the knee up. We try to keep the foot flat. And then this is already a powerful pose. We breathe into it. We breathe into the hip joints and we softening. Every time we exhale, we're softening more and more. You use the power of your mind to communicate with the whole body in the same time. Okay, good. Now, embracing, or better saying, collecting. Yeah, it's not so much embracing as pulling knee towards chest. Okay, supporting from the other side with the other hand, and we start to twist. Yeah, we try to keep the pelvis facing the front while the chest, shoulders are turning, twisting to the side. Once in the pose, we breathe and soften. Breathe and soften. Okay. We're slowly coming back. Head first, chest follows. Just sit for a minute. Observe. Observe the alignment of your spine. And allow the body to breathe very deep and to release tension. Again, breathe deep to the whole body. Exhale and release tension. Wonderful. Now we do the next step. So we're crossing over. We want to bring the foot as backwards as the body allows. We want both buttocks the same to sit between both heels. And before we go down, just let the body adjust. Yeah. Go with your awareness to both hip joints and soften, soften, and soften. Let everything sink down. Okay. From here, we're supporting and gently, gently, we're going down, chest towards knees. And wherever the body stops, we breathe and soften. Good. Let's walk back. Help the body undo. Support behind. And let's open the legs now wide. Okay. Push the legs really nice and strong down. Let's support behind. Okay, let's push the knees down and lift only the heels. Make sure you're flexing your toes in. Now, in the same time as you're holding your heels up, let's push the chest forward, roll your shoulder blades and open your chest. Lift your chin tiny. Inhale deep to your chest. Exhale, release. Let's repeat it. Yeah. Lift. Yeah. Make sure you don't throw your head all the way back. Yeah. You want your head to be like in one continuum of the spine, meaning the neck is moving straight out of the upper back. Yeah. Okay. We go again. Yeah. We're supporting behind. We're pushing the shoulder blades backwards. We're keeping the heels up. We're activating really strong the kneecaps and the thighs. We're rolling the shoulder blades backwards and opening the chest, lifting the chin a bit. Inhale deep. Fill up your chest with a lot of air. Exhale and release. Wonderful. Okay, let's lie down on our back and embrace the knees. Pull the knees towards the chest and roll a bit on your back. Make sure that your neck is elongated and make circles with both knees together. And reverse to the opposite direction. Wonderful. Let's lower both feet down and let's cross the right foot over the left knee. Okay? We're starting by pushing the right knee as far as we can. Okay? Then let's hold the left leg or the area of the ankle and just lower it a little bit towards the hip, okay, or the groin. You just slide it down. Now, naturally, the knee want to come in. You push it back, okay? Keep sliding down and push the knee back. Now release. Now let's lift the left leg. Yeah, and we want to do the same, but with the left leg a bit off the ground. And to support, yeah, we want to hold the left knee and pull it towards the body, and now push the right away. Yes, so we have opposing movement. The left leg is coming in, and we're pushing the right away. Breathe and soften into the pose. Pay attention to both movements. Breathe to them and soften. Okay, let's release. Let's undo the right. Again, embrace and roll just to balance on the back. Then make circles with both knees together, both directions. Wonderful. Let's lower the right foot. And then let's repeat. So we're crossing the left foot over the right thigh. And we're starting just by pushing the left knee away. First step. Then gradually, as the foot is still down, the right foot, we're lowering down the left foot, sliding it on the right thigh towards the groin. We keep pushing all the time the left knee away. Hold it like this and breathe and soften. Good. Release. Let's slide the left foot again up towards the right knee. And now let's lift. Yeah, we're lifting the right leg and we're holding, yeah, if we can, if not behind, yeah, behind the right thigh or holding the right knee. Now pull the right leg towards the body and continue to press the left knee away. Okay, make sure your shoulders are soft. The action comes from the elbows. We breathe and relax. Okay, let's soften. Again, undo. And again, let's make circles just to harmonize everything. Both knees together to soften everything. Wonderful. Let's lower both feet down. Let's stretch the right leg and cross the left leg or the left foot over the right. And just gently, without lifting too much the left hip or the left buttock, let's gently apply pressure, yeah, to lower the left knee down. But don't twist yet. We want to gradually apply pressure to the area of the buttocks, yeah, to the gluteus in its different uh, layers of muscles. Okay, let's just be there and breathe. Apply pressure without twisting. Okay, now, yeah, let's lie more on the side and allow now the body to twist further while applying the same pressure on the left knee. Yeah, let the body twist on the side. And always the head is turning to the opposite direction. Inhaling, exhaling, and softening. The whole idea all the time is to open up or the whole area of the hip joint and the gluteus, yeah, the buttocks muscles. Let them elongate and soften. Okay, now we're coming back, rolling back, and let's do the third movement here. Okay, so we're holding the left knee, we're holding the right ankle or the right foot. And what we want to do, we want to bring the knee close to the chest while rotating a little bit, yeah, as much as the body allows. We rotate the heel towards the body, and in the same time, we're lowering the left foot towards the body and the left knee. In the same time, while rotating, okay, while rotating. And once you feel the stretch in your hip joint, just stay with it and breathe. Okay, let's release and release. Let's wiggle the body a little bit straight in Shavasana. Yeah, just let the body wiggle. And then let's just pause for a minute to see what comes. What do we feel? The differences between one side and the other. Make sure your body is flat. Make sure it's connected well to the floor, meaning not big differences between one side and another. Okay. Now let's do the other side. Okay. So we're crossing the right foot over the left thigh. And the first thing we do, we want to lower the knee down without twisting the whole body. Okay. Try to keep both buttocks as much as possible on the floor and only stretch as much as the body allows without rotating the body. Breathing and softening. Okay, now let's allow the pelvis to turn. So we're lying more on the left side, meaning only the pelvis, not the whole body. And then we allow the knee to go further, way further down. Yeah, and the head and the arm are open to the opposite direction. Breathing to the pose. Let's roll back and let's pull the knee towards the body, hold either the ankle or the foot, and start to pull knee down while twisting, yeah, the leg towards the body. Do it with a lot of awareness. We don't want to injure the knee. Yeah. Just whatever the body allows quietly and comfortably, that's what we do. And in the same time, pulling down. Breathe and soften. Great. Let's undo and Let's bring both feet up. Let's bring the hands underneath the buttocks. Roll the shoulder blades under and stretch both legs straight up. Yeah, we try to flex the toes down, yeah, to push the knees back. And this is the pose we're holding strong. You flex as much as you can your toes down. Now stretch your toes up and bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Again, push up, aiming the heels up, the toes down, and the knees back. Stretch your toes up as much as you can and bend again down. Inhale. A lot of air. Open your whole body with a lot of air. Exhale again. Repeat. Heels up, toes down, knees back. Stretch your toes up as much as you can. Keep your knees stretched back. And bend down. Embrace your knees and roll on your back from side to side, making circles, both knees together, both directions. Wonderful. Let's again place both hands underneath, bring shoulder blades and elbows inwards, and let's stretch both legs together and lift on the forearms. Good. Okay, make sure that your legs are really strong. We keep the toes moving flexed in and very powerful legs and kneecaps. Breathing deep to the pose. Keep your mind soft, your face soft. Okay, now let's point your toes and collect back. Take a deep breath and relax. Okay, deep breath again, in. And when we exhale, we're going up. Exhale, lift and hold it. Yeah. Keep your feet and toes flexed in. Keep your legs really powerful. Keep your face and your mind soft. Okay, point your toes and collect in and rest. Take a deep breath. Exhale. We're going to repeat one more time. Take a deep breath. Exhale and lift up on your forearm again. Strong legs. This time, let's make rotation with both feet and opposite direction. Collect, release, embrace the knees, and roll on your back. Roll your head a little bit to soften the neck muscles. Okay, and let's stretch in Shavasana and just wiggle the body. Let the body move free now and be as free as possible. Yeah, let the body move to all possible direction, free. Let it do what it wants. Yeah, let it shake, jump, whatever it wants to do, let it move free. Let your head move, your jaw. Keep your mind soft. And slowly, gradually soften the movement and allow your body to breathe deep and soften down. Great. Let's roll onto the front. So we're lying down on our front and let's strengthen a little bit our back muscles. So let's make a small, a pillow, placing one hand over the other, forehead down, and just wiggle your pelvis first of all to soften the lower back. Both direction. Great. Now let's lift the front, lift your legs. Let's open the legs, open the arms, and look up. Let's close the arms and close the legs. Look down, but stay up. Let's repeat. Inhale, open and look up. Exhale, stay up. Just close legs and arms. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, close and go down and wiggle pelvis to soften lower back. Okay, let's place the hands close to the shoulders. Let's gently lift through the cobra, up through the cat, and down to child and the baby pose or the child pose, and stretch your arm forward and go down. And when you're holding the pose, breathe deep and soften. Again, breathe deep, the whole body. Keep your arms stretched forward. Open your body with a deep breath and soften. Let go. Okay, let's repeat what we did before. So we're going up, cat, cobra, and down again on our front. Okay, this time let's hold our ankles and let's lift the chest, lift the legs. If you cannot reach your ankles, yeah, you can keep your legs on the floor and just lift the upper body without lifting or holding. Yeah. And you can also lift the legs without holding them. Okay, we go up. Try to keep your knees closed. You don't let them fly out. And breathe deep to your chest. Releasing, releasing. Again, a small pillow and side to side with your buttocks, with your pelvis. Good. Let's place the hands both sides of the shoulders. Gently cobra. Go up. Gently. Watch your lower back. Then from here up to the cat. And let's do some movement here just to soften the back. We're arching down. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Center meaning parallel to the floor. Inhale up. Arch. Visualize that your crown and your tailbone are reaching to each other from the front. Exhale down. Again, you are in the center. Inhale down. Elongate your tailbone and your crown. Exhale. Center. Inhale up. And down. And now let's only rotate the pelvis like belly dancing. And opposite direction. Wonderful. Okay. Let's keep the hands far away. Yeah, so they're not under the shoulder, they're a bit away. And let's give a lot of power to our hands, our shoulders, and let's gently sink the pelvis down into the cobra. Yeah, so we want to push push the chest forward in between the shoulders. Yeah, make sure your lower back is held. Yeah, so we're protecting it with awareness and power. And lift the chin. Okay, come up and again down into the child pose. Let's repeat it dynamically. Inhale up. And then power in the shoulders, drop gently, gently your pelvis down as much as you feel comfortable. And open the chest, breathe deep in the end of the movement. Exhale, up, cat, and down again, child pose, stretching the arms forward. Again, inhale up and go down. Okay, this time, let's try to lift the knees. So we do cobra with the knee up, knees up. Okay, and still we're sinking pelvis down and we're keeping the body like this as much as you can. Lifting the head a bit. Wonderful. Knees down, and again, child pose backwards. And let's breathe deep, deep to the back to open it up. Okay, let's go up again. And let's do now downward facing dog. So the toes goes in. Okay, inhale, exhale, we're lifting up. Just lift a little bit, not much. And then start to lower one heel down at a time to stretch. Okay, now let's stretch both sides equally. Let's go forward with the left leg and keep the right knee up strong. Let's twist. Okay, so we're keeping the right hand down and we're opening in this way. Okay, we close. We're stretching a bit more the front knee and we're repeating. Okay, we're twisting. Yeah, the back heel is up. So this is a reverse triangle. We close. Inhale. Let's do the opposite direction. So we exhale and we're coming back with the right and the left goes back down. Okay, we're starting the twist with the front knee in 90 degrees. We're collecting the core. We inhale, exhale, and we're twisting. We're closing down and then we're stretching the front knee. And again, we twist in reverse triangle. Open. And we close again. And we go back into downward facing dog. We're stretching nice, both sides. And we go down into the child pose. Breathing deep into our back. Good. Let's slowly sit up. And let's sit again cross-legged like we started. And just do a bit of breathing exercise. Yeah, if you want to sit a bit higher so you're more comfortable, you can sit on a cushion. Okay. Let's do the Kapalabhati. Yeah. So we're going to contract the pelvic floor and the lower abdominals. Fast and release, fast and release. Okay. Inhale deep. Exhale and we start. Inhale deep. Exhale, go down and empty all the air out. Keep the air out. Support on your knees and come halfway up, creating vacuum in the abdomen and then pumping the abdomen up and down. Releasing, coming back and just observing. Okay, let's repeat. Inhale, exhale, and we start. Inhale deep. Exhale all the air out. Keep the air out and come halfway up, creating vacuum, and we start to pump up and down the abdomen. Releasing, let the breath come in, sit quietly and observe. Make sure that you're relaxing your mind, relaxing your face, your jaw, your tongue, relaxing your torso, your arms, your hands, your fingers, relaxing your pelvis, your pelvic floor, your legs, your feet, your toes, and just bring awareness to the whole body as one. Feel that your body is completely vibrant, alive, radiating. And let's conclude by chanting Om 3 times. So we inhale deep. Just observe how the vibration of the sound affecting your being, your system. And let's take a minute to give gratitude that we are here together. Gratitude for all the teachings that coming through millennium, for us to be able to practice, enjoy, heal. And then let's visualize that all this beautiful energy generated here is spread among all being in planet Earth and in the whole creation. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day and beautiful life.